The wait is finally over, and the message is loud and clear. Zac Taylor means business. The Cincinnati Bengals are done with slow starts. No more stumbling, no more struggling in September. This year, they want to start the season strong, and Zac Taylor just made that clear. In a recent interview, Taylor said exactly what every Bengals fan has been thinking. This team needs urgency, and it needs to show up from day one, not in week 4, not halfway through the season. The feeling inside the locker room now is that the season must begin with energy and explosiveness, and honestly, we all know the pattern this team has been stuck in. Every year, they start slow. The timing is off. They look rusty. And the most frustrating thing, fans keep asking, why don't the starters play in preseason? By the time the team gets into rhythm, they've already lost 2 or 3 games. It always feels like they're trying to catch up. But this year feels different. Taylor has made it clear. The team is getting ready to start fast. And when the head coach is saying it out loud, you know something is changing behind the scenes. But before we go further, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and don't forget to press the bell icon. That way, you'll always get the latest Bengals news first. And make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. We build Bengals Nation together. So like Taylor said, this year is going to be different. No more slow starts. No more waiting until October to figure things out. Every play will count. Every game will matter. Super Bowl teams make a statement in the first month, and the Bengals know that. They set that standard themselves. This season won't belong to anyone else. It's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals year, and they're coming in full throttle, starting from day one. Zac Taylor isn't just running practices, he's re-engineering the Bengals' mindset. As minicamp rolled in, Taylor made it clear, routines are changing. He's intentionally breaking old patterns to inject energy, focus, and purpose into how this team trains. It's not about going through the motions anymore. It's about getting it right for week 1, no exceptions. And that's exactly what fans want to hear. Because, let's face it, too many seasons have started with the Bengals looking half asleep in their opening games. It's not a talent issue, it's a preparation issue. And Taylor seems to know it. He's making adjustments, not for show, but to erase the ghosts of slow starts. You only need to look at the track record. Since 2020, the Bengals have kicked off seasons with a 1-4, 2-3, or 3-2 record. That 1-4 start in 2024, flat out unacceptable for a team loaded with elite weapons like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. This is an offense that should terrify the league, not play catch-up by midseason. And the idea that this team could miss a top seed or even fall behind in the AFC North because of a sluggish September, that's the kind of frustration Bengals fans are tired of living through, and Taylor knows what's on the line. This isn't year 1 anymore. There's no more figuring things out. There's no more benefit of the doubt. The seat is warm, and he's acting like it. One of the most striking things he said was about team chemistry. He wants players not just ready physically, but connected. He's pushing for deeper bonds inside that locker room, more meetings, more open conversations, more understanding of each other's journeys. That's not fluff. That's culture building. That's how you get a roster to move with one heartbeat when the season starts. The Bengals don't need hype. They need results. And if Taylor's words reflect what's really happening behind the scenes, then maybe, just maybe, this year they come out swinging like they did in 2021. Because if they do, this team isn't just playoff bound. They're a real shot at being the team to beat. If there's one thing Zac Taylor has always understood, it's this. Talent wins games, but chemistry wins seasons. And right now, he's doubling down on the locker room. Minicamp isn't just about drills and depth charts. Taylor is building trust, connection, and unity. And say what you will about his game day decisions, one thing is undeniable. Zac Taylor knows how to build a locker room that sticks together. Remember the pre-Taylor era? Bengals players clashing. Marvin Lewis's squads often felt divided, disconnected. When Taylor stepped in, it was a reset, a culture shift. You could feel it. Players weren't just teammates. They were a unit. That's what we're seeing again now. More player led meetings, more open conversations, more effort to understand the guy standing next to you, not just on the field, but off it. That's leadership that doesn't show up on a stat sheet, but wins you playoff games in the long run. But here's the challenge: distractions are creeping in. The Trey Hendrickson situation, the looming contracts. Even if you try to ignore it, it's there. Hendrickson showing up just to express frustration? That's a headline no team wants during minicamp. And it's not just him. Jamar Chase, DJ Reader. Extensions and uncertainty are beginning to hover over the roster. That stuff weighs on a locker room, no matter how strong the culture is. Zac Taylor can control the mindset, the unity, the motivation. But he can't negotiate contracts. That's on the front office. Mike Brown has to recognize the importance of giving Taylor the freedom to lead without managing distractions from the top down. Because if Taylor can focus on football, if he's not busy putting out fires, the Bengals are dangerous. The talent is there. The chemistry is building. But unresolved tension has a way of derailing even the most promising starts. And that's the only real concern right now. If the front office can handle business and Taylor keeps doing what he does best, this team has everything it needs to make a deep, serious run. There's something happening in that Bengals locker room, and it's not by accident. Zac Taylor has cultivated a culture players want to be part of. Sure, Joe Burrow draws attention, no question, but don't overlook how important locker room chemistry is to attracting top talent. Players talk. They notice when a team is united, focused, and driven. That's the kind of environment Taylor has helped create. Take Trey Hendrickson, for example. One of the top pass rushers in the league didn't just sign because Burrow was throwing deep balls. He saw something in the energy of this team. That kind of environment doesn't exist unless the head coach sets the tone. Yes, early season stumbles under Taylor are a fact. The Bengals haven't started strong in recent years, and coaching plays a role in that. But what's important now is that Taylor is no longer ignoring it. He's acknowledging it. He's talking about it. And more importantly, he's doing something about it. That kind of self-awareness from a head coach, that matters. It's easy to double down on what's not working. It takes leadership to change course, and that's exactly what Taylor seems ready to do. The Bengals have the weapons. The pieces are in place. But fast starts have eluded this team. And in a loaded AFC, those early weeks can be the difference between hosting a playoff game and watching from the couch. The good news? The vibe is right. The mentality is shifting. The urgency is real. Now the question is, will it translate on the field? No more slow burn. No more, we'll figure it out by week 5. The Bengals have the talent to dominate from the jump. And if Taylor's locker room keeps clicking and the team plays like it practices, Cincinnati might just rewrite its opening chapter in 2025.